people said this was going to be easy, right? Like, well, at least I thought it was going to be easy. I thought like once I had my spiritual awakening, I was just going to be like, yes, I'm light and breezy. And I'm so one with source, and I'm so connected. And you know what? I've realized my like divine nature. And because I've realized my divine nature while I'm out here in nature, because I've realized that, things are just gonna make sense, and I'm not gonna feel alone. I'm gonna feel connected all the time. Well, beautiful beings, in this video I'm gonna tell you why you feel lonely. We're gonna talk about why you feel lonely, why you feel disconnected even after having a spiritual awakening. So if this floats your boat, then stick around. Hey, beautiful beings, I'm Taryn Nightingale. I'm an energy intuitive and higher consciousness channel. And on this channel, we awaken you to your true self. Yes, that's your most authentic expression in human form. But you also get to know about your divine self. So if you're into authenticity, living from the heart, we talk about topics like spirituality, self-exploration, 5D consciousness, manifestation. We talk about exploring this world, removing the veils of illusion, removing the veils of ourselves, uncovering exploration, experience. So if that is what you are into, then why haven't you liked, subscribed, and hit the notification button yet? Cool. So yeah, so if you haven't yet, then smash that button. Let's get into this. So people talk a lot about positive things when we go through our spiritual awakening, and I'm a believer that the view and the association with the positive is part of the problem. Look, when your vibration is higher, yeah, you're gonna be vibrate. You're gonna vibrate higher. But the reality is that you are having a human experience. You know, we're in this plane, and we are going through human experiences. And when you go through an awakening, what you're learning is transcending that experience, but not leaving it. It's to understand that you as human are divine, but in that humanness there's a beauty too. So excuse the dogs barking in the background. So where am I going with this? You're not going to escape it. So if you think a spiritual awakening is about you escaping your human experience, you're sorely mistaken. In actual fact, it's going to give you a lot more gratitude for the experience, a lot more acceptance of the experience. In actual fact, I believe that's the point behind it. It's for us to appreciate our humanness. We don't see the beauty of being human. We don't see the joy in being human. We think actually humans are bad. A lot of us think that humans are bad, but we know that's not true. And when we awaken, we're awakening to the possibility of ourselves, to the possibility of what it means to be human, to the possibility of going, okay, I am this human, but I'm not this small little separate creature running around on the world, disconnected from everyone else. Actually, I'm part of something so much greater. And in this form, in this expression, I can be so much more. And then comes the loneliness, because that's why you clicked on this video, right? And if you haven't yet, then hit that like button. I mean, you like me yet? I like me. You like me? You don't like me? Cool. You do? Yeah, baby. Point being that then comes the loneliness. And the loneliness, I don't want you to judge that. When you're going through this loneliness, when you're having your awakening, it is a gift, my friend. It is a gift, beautiful being. It's giving you the opportunity to go within. We live in a society that is so obsessed with being part of something, chasing something, seeing something, achieving something, having something, knowing someone, loving someone, being someone, that we don't allow ourselves the opportunity to be ourselves. And when you're going through this loneliness space, it is a gift from your soul, from the self that is greater than who that you think you are, which is actually what you are, to connect with you, to discover who you really are on a greater level, who your true self is. So that consciousness, that awareness, the God within, and to find, how do I want to express this in this form? The loneliness is calling you back home. It's calling you to yourself. When you feel lonely, it's because, quite frankly, you've abandoned yourself. You've disconnected. Well, you can never really be disconnected, but you've chosen to see yourself in the light that you are not. And for you that is watching this right now, if you're feeling that way, instead of resisting that feeling, I want you to sit with it. And I want you to know what it is. And I want you to welcome it. And I want you to see it for what it is. Because that is calling you to go deeper. Too often when we get these negative experiences or negative emotions, which I don't even like calling negative, but you know what I'm talking about, we think that they are bad. But instead, they are signals, they are signifiers calling us to go here. Because when we're feeling these kind of things, we don't necessarily want to be around other people, and that's not a bad thing. It's for us to go within. It's for us to find a space where we can do some searching, for us to become more conscious. That's the reason why you're feeling alone. Your awakening is calling you to discover who you are. Don't fight the loneliness, because that loneliness is giving you an opportunity. It is a sign that you need to connect and go within to discover. And you don't always need to know all the answers. You don't always need to know how you need to show up to be you. But if you can accept this experience as opposed to resisting it, you've made huge leaps. So beautiful beings, I'm going to end this video there. It's much shorter than my usual videos, but if you haven't yet, remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button, especially if you liked it. Actually, only if you liked it. I only want you to like and subscribe if you like my vibe, if you like this content, if you like my authenticity. I'm here to share my heart. I'm on my journey with you, and I'd love to see how your journey takes you. So let me know in the comment section where you're at, how things are going. I love reading comments. And as always, beautiful beings, I'm Tara Nightingale. And as always, I wish you love. Bye, beautiful beings.